here.
Yo, it's Michael McGarrahan.
Yo, it's Brendan Mascherino.
Hey everybody, this is Cameron COVID Crawford, and it's been a minute.
Hey, let me introduce myself. Let me introduce myself, Cameron. Let's go. Mason Coburn, guest. Thank you.
Yo,
that's what I'm talking about. Hey,
Goat.
Hey.
Very excited to have our good friend Mason on today.
Very
honored to
yes.
be here, guys. My pleasure.
Mason, thank you for making the time to come on today.
Not as if I was going to be doing anything else. So
Oh,
my
nice.
first priority.
Yeah, true.
So how we doing, fellas?
pretty good.
It's good to be
Fantastic.
back.
These are interesting times.
Yeah.
Oh, consider them interesting.
Mhm.
Yes, you can consider it of interest.
I'm sure people are wondering. Never mind. They're probably not wondering. They probably know why we're on FaceTime
Yeah.
or Google Hangouts right now. But
Yeah, but go ahead.
these are some rough times right now.
Yeah, social distancing.
Yeah.
Learn it,
Exactly.
fellas.
Thing.
Yeah.
CDC
Gotta do it.
recommendations. These are lives at stake.
Yeah.
So
Wait, Cam, are those AirPod Pros?
Got
Aye.
Are those AirPod Pros, bro?
No way.
Are they?
is that my hat?
No, no, it's actually not.
Alright.
Yo.
Alright. Yes, they're AirPod Pros.
Nice.
Oh
Going
my
pro.
gosh.
$250.
Shit.
No, Michael, I don't like Donald Trump. Sorry.
Oh, what? Okay.
I'm just kidding.
What the? All right.
Wow. Don't mean to get political
Aye.
or anything.
Not to get political, but what is cheese?
Oh my god.
Aye. Should we hop into some discussion topics?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Sweet. I wanted to first talk about a plague on the internet. It's an app currently known as TikTok.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And
Plague.
I hate this app with a burning passion. I hate it more than most things on this planet,
shoot.
but I'll let you fellas give your thoughts on the app before I go in.
I have a question actually.
What's your question?
What's your question?
I understand that Moo and Michael and Cam actually happen to know a few TikTok dances. Is that so?
No way.
Yeah, I mean,
Wait a minute.
Wait.
Wait a minute. We were
No.
put against our will to learn them shits.
exactly.
Last time I checked, you signed
You
up.
gotta explain
No,
this.
we
You
didn't
gotta
sign
explain
up
this
for
move.
TikTok. We didn't sign up for Mr. TikTok.
We didn't
You
exactly.
We signed up
did.
for Mr. West.
I was all right. Let's
Someone
give the
explain.
rundown. So
Yeah.
for
Elaborate.
the high school, seniors are allowed to partake. Senior males are allowed to partake in a competition called Mr. Enter School Name, and our school is Downingtown West, so Mr. West.
West, yep.
And we do a big opening dance for the John, and these fools made us against our will learn TikTok dances for the big group dance.
Yep.
I mean, I would be complaining because,
Yeah, Croft. I think it's like 4 against 1 right now. Not gonna lie.
What?
yeah.
I think.
Wait, what?
What do you
I
mean?
think Cam's like Cam. You're a pretty big TikToker, right?
Yeah.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
You make some yourself, don't you?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, pull that up. Someone show their screen. Come on, we gotta pull this up. Let's
Michael,
go.
why don't you do a little
What?
screen share?
Of what?
Pull that up.
Oh, your TikToks?
Of his
I don't know.
TikTok.
Yeah.
I got a school computer. I think it's gonna block it, bro. Wait, hold up.
Just we'll just insert some TikToks.
Cam,
of
you should pull
Cam's.
them up
Alright.
on your. If
Yeah.
You should.
Yeah, we'll insert it
Yeah,
in
we'll do that
post.
later.
Fix
Yeah.
it in post.
Fix
Wait,
it in post.
Actually, hold up. I think
I
it's
can-
working.
I could pull it up, but then it might mess with the.
Wait,
Yeah, nah, don't.
I might
don't.
be able to pull it
Yeah.
up. I'll just work on it in the background, like while we're talking.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'll like, get it to
alright,
work.
So
Let me put it this way.
I'd
The
like to
app's
say
a
some
plague,
words.
Croft.
What's
Yeah.
that?
It's a plague.
It's a
We
plague?
hate this app.
No. The bubonic plague and COVID-19 are plagues. TikTok is a fun way to relax and dance.
All right, where's the entertainment value?
Yeah.
Okay, look at my page and you'll say elsewise. Also, Michael's featured in my first TikTok ever.
I am. Oh wait, the pool, right? Bond's pool.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay,
But-
I appreciate. Okay, hear me out.
Yeah.
I appreciate people that take TikToking to the level of trying to make art, but when it comes to just propping your phone down and having a bunch of people dance around it, I don't appreciate that.
The way I see it is... Go ahead, Mike.
No, I was gonna say like the same kind of thing where like there's some stupid stuff on there, but there's also some pretty creative, fun things going on that have been interesting. It's like, wow, like that's a pretty neat technique going on with like, you know, with the video there. It's pretty interesting. Pretty good. Anyway,
Michael, your voice
is it
your
weird?
voice from my
Your
side.
voice with that RoboCop.
Oh, dude.
In my opinion, or as the kids are saying these days, IMO.
IMO.
I think TikTok, it's a fun time, and you cannot take it seriously.
Yeah,
People who
true.
take it seriously, then it's like, yo, check yourself. Like, you're on there for
Let
the
me put it
meme.
this way. Is it a bit concerning that the most famous person on the app is like a 15-year-old child?
Yeah, what is
who
going on
dances
with
with
that?
like
Yeah.
2% clothing on?
Wait,
It's a
what?
bit sketch.
Whoa, okay.
What's going
so,
on?
Charlie
15-year-old
D'Amelio is a 15-year-old girl, and she's getting up close to 40 million followers.
Wow.
However,
Jeez.
yes, I do follow Charlie D'Amelio. Because you have to for TikTok
Shit,
culture.
bro.
I'm not about to catch a case. I'm just saying, like, it's part of TikTok culture. Like, I don't know how she got 40 million followers. That's very strange, and I don't get the hype surrounding her either, but yes, that is I would say, I wouldn't go as far as to say it's a flaw with TikTok, but it's a bit concerning.
Okay,
One of the
opinion.
things... okay. Shoot.
I just want to ask you guys, do you think that talent comes along with TikToking, or like do some people have this TikTok talent?
No.
Nah.
No.
Well,
it's a
Okay.
Don't get me
soulless
wrong.
app.
Like, the dancing can be impressive, I guess.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if I want to watch good dancing, I'm going to go on YouTube and watch some crazy-ass, like, paid dancers, not some kids going in front of their phone
Dancing
doing, like,
with the Stars.
this.
Well, hasn't it moved beyond just dancing too? Like, I see it as more of like a Vine replacement
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
really,
Oh,
really
yeah,
good.
there's...
yeah.
Like, it seems like it's expanded a lot more than.
And the ones that are like
there's-
that, like the meme ones, those are hilarious.
Yeah,
There's some really
yeah, I
good
agree.
ones,
There,
but-
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's some funny stuff. My thing with the comedy is that you got to filter through so much garbage comedy to find
It's
one
true.
good video.
Yeah.
You
But I
see,
feel like-
Moo.
Yeah.
Moo, I have a question
Yeah,
for you.
yeah,
You-
give me the question, shoot.
You're talking pretty harshly about TikTok, which is understandable, but I remember a couple months ago
Oh no.
when I was home for break, we went to Popeyes. Unfortunately, Mason was not there, but afterwards I
Damn.
pulled up some TikToks in my car, and you were busting a gut laughing your tuchus off.
Wow.
Alright. Let me
How do you
explain.
respond to that?
I never said...
Bro,
I
I was
never-
like crying.
I never... Wait.
After
Let me-
Popeyes?
hear me out. All right. First of all, Popeyes is like drugs, man. You're on some different shit when you
He's
eat
in a
some
different
Popeyes.
state of mind.
Agreed.
All right.
As
Second
Mason
of
would
all,
say, you're in a
I
Empire
never
State
said
of
I
Mind.
never said there weren't funny videos on TikTok. I just said you got to filter through a shit ton of garbage to find something funny,
That's true.
Yeah.
which is a waste of time if you ask me.
I mean,
when I could just watch
time
a
is our
funny
greatest
movie.
asset.
You know,
because-
instead of spending 2 hours finding one good joke, I could watch 2 hours worth of good jokes in Hot Rod streaming on Netflix right now.
Okay,
Ooh.
of course. Hot Rod. Too good.
Wait,
Too good.
Too freaking
Cam, I got a
good.
question. What's your TikTok like handle thing?
My handle,
Yeah.
Cam Crawford 1222.
Got it. I might be able to pull it up. I might lag hard, but
So,
Yeah.
let me clear the air. All right. I don't have
Consider
any
it
problem
clear.
with people having fun, learning new dances and stuff. You know, it's something to do. All right. I don't have any problem with that. What I don't understand is where's the entertainment value of watching other people do the same dance over and over again.
That is facts.
Yeah, no.
I
There's
gotta
no.
agree. Gotta agree.
It's just like who can
There's
do
no
it
entertainment.
better, you know?
Yeah, it's more of like a trend, I would say.
Exactly. I don't understand it, but hey, to each their own. But it's
I'm
just
not-
something I don't understand.
Croft's a trendsetter.
I'm not moving away from the TikTok topic, but as an extension of this, I think we should also say, how bored do you have to be to do a 24-hour like beautiful man, beautiful women challenge on Insta.
What's that?
Yeah.
I don't even want to get started on that, bruh.
What
the
is that?
freaking people are tagging each other and like telling them to post like photos of themselves. I got
Yeah.
tagged to
Okay,
like
cool.
I got tagged to make like to draw like an orange.
Yeah,
I
the
know.
carrot and the orange, dude.
Oh
Bruh.
yeah, Brendan, you tagged me in that shit. There was no way I was gonna do that.
I
I'm
tagged
sorry.
Moo in that. Yeah,
How
I
bored
tagged
do you have
Moo.
to be?
I was like, I don't even know who to tag in this. Like who's gonna
Like,
do this?
I ain't got time to draw a fucking carrot.
Yeah.
Desperate times, man. Desperate times.
Desperate times. You know, the whole beautiful man, beautiful woman shit. Okay, I get it. If it's gonna boost your self confidence, so be it. But
That's all.
man,
We've
if
had
I
this
gotta
social media
scroll
talk.
through another one of those shits,
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sorry. I mean, here's the thing though. Is anyone actually looking at each of those and being like, wow, wow, wow? Like,
No, everyone's just
fuck?
tapping through.
Everyone
them.
just like
yeah.
Wait, can one of you
That's-
explain real quick the beautiful man, beautiful woman thing? I've never heard of that.
man, I tabbed past it so fast, I don't even know what it is.
Is it
Basically,
on Instagram?
is yeah. From what I take from it, it's literally someone like tags you and a group of other like what is it, 4 other people, like 5 people or something.
Some people
Yeah,
do
something
like
like
10.
And you like there's like a paragraph that you like copy and paste, I think.
Oh,
And
classic.
you
yeah.
just like post a
Such a
you just like post a picture of yourself to
Yeah.
make yourself feel good, I guess.
Interesting.
Basically,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's
yeah.
like upload a video or upload a photo of yourself that you feel is like a good photo and like tag
Yeah.
others to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
You know,
supposed to be like
it's
uplifting.
wholesome, but there's so much.
It circles
I
around
know,
to this.
like-
Everyone's bored out of their mind
Yeah.
during this
Exactly.
time, so they're like, what can we do to pass time? And
Listen to this podcast.
Exactly.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
there you go.
Providing the content.
As I said, no offense to anyone doing that stuff. It's not a problem or anything. It's just, man, sometimes there could be a good story that I'm just missing because I'm not bothering with my stories anymore.
I have a
Yeah, yeah.
challenge. I have a challenge. Why don't we make people like listen to like season 1 of the podcast before next week, and just like catch up with all the movies?
Oh man, I don't know about. Well, maybe watching the movies part, but some of those early episodes, I don't know
Dude,
about
like
that.
episode
Why?
3. Like,
Episode
okay.
2
What's
is
wrong
the
with
best.
it, Moo? What's wrong?
Episode 1 and
Episode
episode,
Episode
3.
1, we
Wait.
don't. Oh god,
Wait.
episode
Can I-
3.
I got someone about episode.
Episode
Yo,
2
do you
is
mind
the
if
best.
I don't want to put Mason down in any way, but can we bring on like another special guest real quick? And the same guy from episode 2.
Oh,
TK, come on.
Get us our
TK.
blessings real quick.
Yo, I got
on.
something to say about this guest.
Come on. Come on the podcast real quick. Come on.
I just want to say before
Suspense.
He's coming.
Who is
before this guest comes on, TK has spent several months serving our country, and we really appreciate his service.
Oh yeah, we respect that.
I
So,
can't
Yo,
hear.
TK.
What's up?
Yo. What's up?
Yo, TK
up,
is
TK?
quite the TikToker as well.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard you guys. You
Yes.
and Cam
Yo,
were gonna make a
TK.
TikTok, right?
Oh yeah, that's a collaboration.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
Yeah.
Is Cam on here?
See, Moo,
Yeah, he's
what's
right
the
there.
issue? What's good?
Cam, we better make it happen, bro. I swear.
Oh, I'm down. I'm more than down.
Hey.
Start thinking of a dance,
Oh,
alright?
All right.
Ah,
Look at you.
What?
yo, buddy. Yo, TK.
All right, that's enough. That's enough. Oh my god. All right,
Peace, TK.
there you go.
Okay,
Yeah.
Mike,
Yes.
have you pulled up my page yet?
No, it like actually blocked it. It hit me with that 503. It blocked.
Aye. Enough about this. Enough
Yeah.
about this
503.
TikTok.
Yeah, no more TikTok.
Alright.
Mike's
Before we
drinking
get in the
that
movie, there's a-
bola.
There's another little topic about the entertainment industry I'd like to touch upon if you want to indulge yourselves in this conversation.
Let's do it.
Absolutely.
So let me give some background in case you are not aware of these VOD releases. So because the theaters are all closing around here, studios like Universal and Disney are deciding the movies that they have released now. They're gonna send it straight for VOD at a premium price. so people can watch it at home during its theatrical run. And I see this could be an idea that sort of launches off even after this virus. And
Yeah.
I'd like to know your guys' thoughts. Let me know if you're not clear on something.
I'm a bit. Wait, can you say it one more time?
So basically, when movies are in theaters, because they're not making any money through movie theaters right now, they're on like Amazon Prime already for a $20 rental fee.
Gotcha.
That's pretty
Is
cool.
it actually that high? $20?
Yeah, it's $20.
I mean, I enjoy sometimes being able to go on places like YouTube and like if I can't watch a movie that's on like Prime or Netflix, I'll just get it on YouTube, and you can like rent it for like $3, and it's really nice being able to do that. So, I mean, if they're gonna be able to do things like that with newer movies, that'll be pretty clutch.
I think it's kind of big for like group watches. Like, say you grab all your buds and watch fucking Hobbs and Shaw. And like y'all just like split the bill and watch it on one big TV. I think that could work, and like movies that you don't have to go to the theaters. But what scares me is like people use this so much that a bunch of theaters start closing.
Yeah, that's
And-
what I'd be concerned
Yeah.
about. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I can't see Tenet in theaters,
It's game over.
game over. 70
I-
millimeter or nothing.
I agree. I think the theater experience, I don't know, I personally, as an AMC A-list subscriber,
Yo.
I value the theater
Yeah.
experience. And I'd be disappointed to see, a majority of films being released just on streaming.
Yeah, and this also no matter what, big movies are always going to be in theaters. Like fucking Avengers and shit will
Of course,
always
but-
go into theaters. But like if I'm not seeing The Lighthouse in theaters, I'm going to be kind of sad.
No,
Yeah.
don't even say that. That's making me scared.
I was gonna say, like, it's definitely a smart move during these times of isolation to move to this $20 rental platform. But I think also there's gonna reach a point where hopefully there can be a balance, because on the one hand, like Mason and Moo have said, there's something so special about going to a theater and like just that cultural experience. But on the other hand, I think we've already seen what Netflix and Prime have done to cable TV, blockbuster rental, that kind of thing. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if you start seeing some serious loss in revenue for theaters if it were to continue.
Yeah.
Yo, bring
Oh,
back
another-
drive-in
oh.
movies. Bring back
Oh,
drive-in movie
facts.
theaters.
That's dope.
Another thing I was thinking about is there's a lot of small movies that, I mean, when I'm in New York, that's not going to be a problem, but like,
When I'm at
Anywhere.
Tish, no problem.
yo, chill. Alright, Colombia.
I missed the
I
punchline.
didn't say anything.
Alright,
It's NYU. How
So,
could you miss
you
the
know-
punchline?
there's movies like Portrait of a Lady on Fire, for example, where
Did you guys see that, by the way?
bruh,
No.
it never came out near me. That's
It came
what
out
I'm
in
talking about. So like,
Disappointed.
say that movie were to come out on like a digital rental and absolutely no theater near me were to show that movie, like something indie enough where I can't see it in a theater, then I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna drop the $20 to watch this because I gotta see the rave. Or before Oscar season,
Yeah.
all that good stuff.
No, it's an exciting
But-
time.
As long as they don't get rid of the theater experience, I'm fine.
True.
Yeah. I agree. As long as it just doesn't take it away, yeah, because it's a really cool opportunity. And like you were saying, I think Moo, you were saying earlier how like you can split that. At first, when I heard the price $20, I was like, holy crap! I was like, bro, like people like it's like compared to $4, yeah, but like you pay $13 to go to a
Yeah.
theater. I know it doesn't really compare, but like I guess you kind of are paying for that, like seeing it when it comes out, that kind of thing where you normally couldn't because of the quarantine. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think $20 is like that bad when you look at it that way.
Also,
Yeah.
some horror movies I'd actually prefer to watch in my house instead of the
Facts,
theaters.
facts,
'Cause some
facts.
people are so
I
annoying
would
in
agree.
cinemas
That's true.
Yeah,
like-
yeah.
because they're so fucking terrified of the movie that they just start talking their ass off to make themselves feel better. And I'm like, bruh, let me watch this movie in peace.
Moo, you made a
Or they
good point,
munching
though.
on their popcorn going like, and I'm like, bruh.
I mean, to a point though, I feel like some movies you can go to the theater, like say like Get Out. Like Get Out can be seriously disturbing, but then with a certain audience, it can also be, you know, hilarious. And I think
True.
if you want that sort of experience, the theater
Exactly,
can definitely
yeah.
offer it. But then having the alternative of, you know, watching it by yourself is another
Oh.
option.
Speaking of that, that's a good point. I want to say an experience I had in DC. There's a showing of The Graduate, a movie we all love, at the Library of
Ooh.
Congress. And I went with my one friend who's a film major, and we went to watch. And, like, yes, The Graduate does have some funny parts, but people were laughing the whole movie. I'm like,
Really?
I know.
Yo, this is
It's-
sad.
It's
Like,
concerning
come
sometimes.
on.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Yeah. Like, people were laughing at the end when they're on the
Jeez.
bus. I was like, yo, chill. This is like,
Yeah, that's not the
Chill
moment
out.
that you shouldn't be laughing.
Jeez.
There.
I know. But,
Yeah.
no,
That
Moo, I
said,
just
there's
wanna
some
say-
movies where the theater experience, like Parasite in movie theaters. Oh my gosh, say less. Crowd goes
Less.
crazy with that one.
Yeah, I'd like there's also movies that I'd like to be able to see in theaters with a crowd's reaction, just like Parasite, because it's way different when you're watching it by yourself. You're like, wait, am I the only one that's like laughing at this part or like scared? But you can tell like
Yeah.
just with an audience like how to feel almost.
Or like Once Upon a Time.
Midsommar's another crazy one in theaters.
Dude, I wish I could see
Oh.
that. I wish I could see that.
Oh.
Dude, people go fucking bonkers in that
Wait,
one.
what?
It's hilarious.
Wait, are we under a no spoilers policy for
Has
stuff
everyone
like
seen?
that?
Oh wait, Croft,
I've
have you
seen
seen
that.
Midsommar?
Oh, Midsummer, yeah.
Not yet.
Holy
Not
crap.
yet. Chill.
Okay.
I
I really can't imagine what that would be like in theaters. Well, I can imagine, but
Right.
like, holy crap.
Dude,
I
it
wish
was
I could. I wish
it
I
was
could.
manic.
And wait, going back, Hereditary in theaters. Like, am I the only one who that like changed my life? Like, that was
Oh,
didn't see
insane.
that.
Hereditary was
I didn't
awesome
see
in
it.
theaters. I
Oh,
watched that
fuck,
with
dude.
Smalls in theaters, bruh. There's that one moment. No spoilers.
that one.
that one moment, everyone was like,
That one moment.
Mason, you know
Great
that
movie.
moment? Or like.
I'm pretty sure I know
Nice,
that
yeah.
moment.
Yeah,
There are a few, but yes.
Wow.
it's
Oh,
yeah,
man.
that was an amazing theatrical experience. But yeah, be very sad to see theaters go. So
I agree.
once this virus clears up, still support your cinemas, people.
Get out
Oh,
there,
yeah.
get out there.
Yeah.
Of course.
I think it's kind of sketchy just thinking about like everything that could happen as a result of the virus. Just like losing
Yeah.
graduation for like seniors in high school, losing graduation
And
for seniors in college.
Yeah, seniors in college, I
That's
feel
so bad,
so bad
yeah.
for them. dude.
It's so terrible. It's like that's the last moment of education that you're ever gonna get, and it's just like, oh, now I'm at home.
Yeah,
grad
that's-
school.
Like-
yeah.
And my biggest question
Um,
is like, do colleges compensate for having to go back home? Like,
I don't know.
because you're not
Yeah.
getting the same level of education for that at all. Like, there's no way.
Yeah, the
that,
tuition's the same, at least
Jeez,
for me.
really?
No tuition cuts. I mean, there's room and board and, you know, at prorated cut, but for tuition it's the same.
Dang.
But the
Yeah,
level
that's
of,
whack.
of engagement is definitely not.
yeah, it's like
equivalent,
how are you gonna
Mm-hmm.
soak up everything that you're learning
You're
Yeah.
not.
proactively? at
Bruh,
home?
you,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's too detached of an experience to learn through cyber, man.
Yeah, I
It's
like
true.
I'll like wake up at like 8:30, then wait for my math teacher to get online to
Yeah,
go to
I'm
math
on the
class.
Crazy, bro.
math one too, man.
And I'm like, this is just so stupid. Like, because
I just
only
oh,
one of
man.
my teachers is doing it. There's only one teacher, and I'm hearing so many mixed opinions. I'm like, I'm learning new chapter stuff now, and I hear people saying that you're not even supposed to be teaching new chapters, and new lessons, and it's just everything's up in the air. No one knows what's right and what's wrong.
Mhm.
So
yeah, it's crazy
No
right
precedent.
Yeah.
Is it true that classes and work for DASD is optional?
Yes.
now. Other than math, yes.
Wait,
Yep.
how,
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's
Wait,
what do you
crazy.
mean math, Boo? Wait, how,
Yeah.
how is that
my
not
math
optional?
class.
What?
Oh,
my-
for Brendan and I,
How,
math
how is that the
Yeah.
case, bro?
not
There's
optional.
no
Name
way.
and address withheld.
that she Name and address
Bleep
withheld.
that out.
I'll bleep it. Name and address withheld.
You could just
Yeah.
bleep it out of mine. 28 minutes.
Name and address. All right, cool.
Anyways,
Wait, 48.
Moo
Oh,
and
28,
I's
okay.
said math teacher thinks
Yeah.
it's okay to continue to teach lessons after the district has told them not to move on, and she's giving us homework.
No.
Although in the live streams or whatever, she does say like if you guys attempted the homework, but at the same time she's like, make sure you guys do the homework tonight. I'm like,
Yeah, we'd
What's
be
right?
hella behind
That's
if we
weird.
didn't.
Wait,
exactly, yeah.
what-
If you
I'll-
didn't do it, you know she's
wanna
gonna
ask-
move on
yeah.
when we come back to school.
Are you guys in the same stat class?
Not different classes.
Wait, so what?
Wait, and also,
Oh, yeah, sorry, go ahead, Mason.
I heard AP exams are online. Is that true?
Yeah,
the
45-minute
AP
exams.
All right, that's yeah.
And you can
Wow,
take them
so
whenever.
weird.
I heard like
It's about to be
45
she-
minutes.
I think it's like
Bro,
2
how do you-
periods, yeah. Like,
Yeah, how do you catch people from cheating?
crazy.
you don't.
You don't.
Because like they said like,
that's
oh, we're
insane.
gonna have like for writing, you can submit like your photos of your handwriting, and we're gonna have like special plagiarism like software. But I'm like, what about like a math free response problem, bro? It's either right or it's wrong. You can't plagiarize
Yeah.
that. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like I'm gonna be doing my BC Calc exam.
What about
like,
Gov? It's literally factual multiple choices.
exactly? Same with like environmental
They're gonna,
science
like-
too. Like,
They're gonna. I heard some softwares have like eye detection in them or something like that, and they can detect
Hold
if
on.
your
You can see
eye.
where you're looking. Yeah.
Yeah, they can
That'd be
see
some
where you're looking.
bullshit,
so
man.
stu-
Say I get a little
Yeah, like-
tired and look up for a second, like what?
It's
Yeah.
a wrap. Your score's
yeah,
canceled.
dude. All I'm saying is
that's some
scores
bull.
better be like. Like on this AP scores
Yeah,
go to go.
seriously.
Poof, but yeah.
Well, I have a question for Cam here.
Ooh.
So,
What's good, Mason?
do you guys also have a pass fail system? Because we just got switched over, no grades for the rest of the semester.
Whoa.
So
Um,
it's interesting you say that. My
Yeah.
school is one of the few that still has not switched to pass fail.
Okay.
We're still doing A through F type grades, but
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm kind of waiting for them to switch to pass fail because it seems
Inform
like
us
many
of this.
universities are.
It's the trend. Yeah.
It is the trend.
How do you feel though? What do you think about that?
about pass fail?
Yeah.
I
What
think
is that?
Okay,
Either
so
pass,
it's
fail.
an option that you usually have for a class where you can, instead of being assigned, a certain letter grade, you'll either have a pass or a failing grade. And so normally if you choose it, it might look a little like, oh, why would they choose that? Because, if you're on the edge, it might look better than
Yeah.
a pass might look better than a C or whatever. But here it's like instituted across the board because, there's going to be inequalities in the environment that you're learning in.
Wow.
And what resources you have access to. So I mean, I think it's a good idea, but for some people whose grades actually matter, like for me, I don't care, but for if you're trying to go to a certain grad school and you need all A's, some people are upset about that, but I think it's the right move.
Wow.
Wow, that's
yeah, I
nuts.
think it's the right move because, like you mentioned, not everyone has the same learning environment at home. So that kind of levels the playing field. I think it pretty much, not necessarily, but kind of almost guarantees a pass for like most classes and most people, which is fine because, unforeseen circumstances. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping my school goes over to that. I don't know why they haven't, considering many others have, but
It's probably a matter of time, but
yeah, honestly. So yours just switched over?
yeah, like yesterday or 2 days ago.
Wow.
What's it looking like for you
Gotcha.
guys right now? Like, are you just on like a 2-week break, or like, are you like, do you have any work you have to be submitting yet? Stuff like that at all? Or are you?
I'm on spring break,
Oh shoot, I forgot about
But-
that. Yeah.
Oh, bet.
and then they extended it like 3 days, but it's supposed to be classes continue online on Thursday
Wow.
of next week.
So what?
Wow.
Do you know what that looks like for you yet, Mason? Like what that would be?
Yeah, just Zoom, dude.
Wow.
Like
That's what I'm
professors just
telling
set
you,
up
baby.
the camera.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Wow,
that's it.
Zoom.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
In my case, so we're already online. My spring break was last week, and I moved out of my dorm this past Monday, and we're online for the rest of the semester. So I already started online classes. It's pretty good for for what it is. You know, professors are trying their best, but
Yeah, no
Just
one was
gonna-
ready for this. It's
Oh
Exactly.
yeah, gotta respect the teachers putting in the.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Respect.
especially I
Quick
feel bad for
change.
like the first year teachers,
Yeah,
especially
That's
because
gonna be rough.
they're and the elementary school teachers and the kids that are trying to get through this, that are, I guess, learning at such a low level of education, like kindergarten through 5th grade, I'd say, like, how the heck are they supposed to know how to do any of this stuff when, first of all, they're new to school in general, and they have no, like, what if their parents still have to work? Like,
Yeah.
you're kind of
Yeah.
just on your own.
Yeah.
So that, I guess that's mostly the reason why they're doing like the optional work, because they know most kids probably aren't able to do it when these situations are like that.
Another thing
Yeah,
to
for
think
sure.
about is a lot. Like I consider all of us to be pretty solid students, but I can imagine that there are some students who are gonna really struggle learning with the transition to
Yeah.
online, and students with accommodations and who have extra support. Like who knows?
Yeah, it
It's
like
been a
restricts you to only one style of learning rather than like having all three with the hands-on and visual
Yeah.
and hearing and all that. It restricts you just to this FaceTime learning, which won't work for some people and will work for others.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy
Yeah.
times.
Crazy times.
Yeah.
And having to wake up that early in the morning, I feel, was almost like a kick in the butt for a lot of kids. It's just like, okay, now that you're up, you gotta go to school and try. But now it's like, all right, wake up when you can, and then maybe sign on to learn math today, or
Yeah.
maybe don't, and then just push off the work till next week. I mean, I fall in that boat too. I'm just like, wow, I have this packet that's due when we go back, but I'm like, I'm not gonna start until the week before we go back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how
For
it
sure.
is with you, Mason, but all of my classes pretty much are still at the regularly scheduled time. And,
yeah,
Wow.
same here.
Yeah. But
And for people in different time zones, it's like, okay, I gotta wake up.
Oh,
in the middle of
yeah,
the night.
facts.
Ooh,
Yeah.
shoot.
dude, my friend Jack is from the Bay Area in San Francisco, and he
So
was up at
he's
5 a.m.
And it could be
Wow.
way worse than that too. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're in like
Yeah,
China or
China.
something, game over.
Yeah.
That sucks. I didn't
Well,
even think
some of
about
you guys
that.
know my friend Burkham, who's from the Mediterranean.
Yo.
It's about to be a rip and a half, but
yeah, that's
Facts.
nah,
Not
I can just
ideal.
roll out of bed and log onto my criminology course in my underwear.
Oh my.
criminology. Are you taking a criminology course?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it's pretty
Wow,
sick.
that's cool.
Yeah,
Sweet.
it's pretty good. What courses are you in at Columbia this semester?
I got they we got the core here, so you got to take literature course, you got to take science course,
Oh,
but
bet.
I'm in for my electives. I'm in a cinema history from 1895 to 1930.
Ooh.
And a documentary course taught by Nico Bombeck.
Yo.
So that's pretty cool.
Wow.
And
Sick.
an astronomy course because science requirement.
Yo,
That's
that's
sick.
sick.
Nice.
Do you do like an
How about you, Cam? What are you looking at?
So right now I am in this criminology course I mentioned, just pretty sick. Except it's at 8 a.m. But rise and grind.
Ooh, it's a
Um,
little earlier.
I'm in a music course for an elective that fulfills a gen ed requirement for like creative aesthetic inquiry or whatever.
Creative aesthetic.
So music course, it's okay. College writing, another core requirement. Systems of law, which is pretty sick. Jazz band, which is fun. And
Yeah.
and then just like a freshman seminar course called AUX,
What?
or I guess you can call it AUX.
Ox.
But it's basically just like talking about
You'll
like,
pass the aux.
basic overarching ideas.
Oh, bet the aux
cool,
do be
though.
kind of
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty sick.
So you guys excited for college then?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could say so.
Yeah, you could say that.
I'm excited. I'm just kind of nervous about this whole like virus thing. Like, are we even gonna be able to go to college on time?
Let me put it this way. I don't care if I'm going to college, if I'm graduating, if prom is cyber and all that. But if I can't
Cyber
see Tenet in 70 millimeter by July,
In New York.
That's a wrap.
In New York.
consider me
we
going sicko mode.
Trying to do it boys trip.
Yo.
I mean,
We should.
I
Yeah.
mean,
But
shit.
Mason,
biggest 70 millimeter
Yeah.
theater we can find.
Biggest one.
Mason, are you gonna be living on campus or off campus next year?
I mean, if everything goes according to plan.
Yeah.
On campus. Yeah, like, I'm trying to live in this place that's like, it's not on campus, but it's Columbia housing. So,
Oh, cool, yeah.
how about you?
Yeah, my friends and I are gonna do an on-campus suite, which would be nice.
Shoo.
Upgrade from the
Mhm.
freshman dorms.
Yes, I would agree.
sick.
Mm-hmm.
No, we're definitely hitting the
Alright.
Big Apple this summer. That's
Oh,
Well, I mean,
consider
like-
the
Oh, hell
Big
yeah.
Apple hit.
unless there's like
Hell
a global
yeah.
pandemic still, but
Yeah, but we'll cross that bridge when we come.
Exactly.
When it comes
Yeah.
to Tenet, I will go through anything to see
No matter
Christopher
what.
Nolan movie in 70
You just
millimeter.
roll up.
Speaking of other movies, I have to see French Dispatch,
Oh,
directed
it on.
by
Perfect.
Wes Anderson.
What a transition! That's crazy.
Ooh.
Yeah, consider that transition crazy because today we are talking about 2014. Wes Anderson made the film Grand Budapest Hotel,
Yeah.
and I'd like to hear what you guys thought. Let's start with Mason, our special guest.
All right, so I'd first seen this last year. That was my first time watching it with Aiden Bova, Kyle Tessone.
Yo,
We
Goats.
just finished a shoot, and we were deciding what to watch. And of course, we're like, all right, let's go. Kyle, we're trying to expand his repertoire, so we're like, all right, you got to see some Wes
Wes,
Anderson. And this is probably, of what I've seen, my second favorite Wes Anderson. I don't know how it stacks up for you guys, but
this is my second favorite as well.
Nice.
oh, so what's number one then?
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
so we're in
Of
agreement.
Oh,
Okay. But yeah, I mean, I thought it was fantastic. I rewatched it this morning,
Nice.
and dude, just all right. Well, before we get into the big discussion, but overarching, I'd say I was captivated by the set design, and I was watching a video
Oh,
of like their
yeah.
production design is phenomenal.
It is.
And just
mind blowing stuff.
it just transports you to this like timeless
oh yeah.
area of like nostalgia. I don't know. It was just it's a
it's
great experience.
beautiful.
That's all I gotta say.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who wants to give their overall thoughts before we hop into a big discussion?
I don't know. I could say a few.
Croft,
Oh, wait, Cam.
I want to hear what you think.
what's that?
Go ahead, Cam.
What do you think of the movie?
Oh wow, it was an amazing movie. Like, pretty much.
You
Yeah.
watched it, right?
Of course I did. I watched it before.
Oh, it's great. It's great. Like
I'm just thinking. I'm gathering my thoughts. I watched it Tuesday evening. The movie was phenomenal. I thought the characters were hilarious. So
Yeah.
funny.
Yo,
Um,
the cast though.
dude, the
freaking
cast.
is
I never
crazy.
real. Dude, the cast is.
Oh my.
Oh no,
God.
yeah,
Crazy.
like towards the end, like they were just like showing like short clips of all these like famous.
I know.
With the Bill
I'm like-
Murray, the secret
Yeah, but-
organization of
I
keys
love
and
that.
shit.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
Bill Murray, Wes Anderson movie, it's classic. But
Oh, of
Um,
course.
no, it was phenomenal. The colors and just like cinematography was beautiful,
Yeah.
and
agreed.
Mhm.
yeah, it was just too funny. And I love the
So good.
the shoot off scene on the
Dude,
top.
oh my
floor.
god,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
so,
so
good.
Dude,
Who's shooting who?
Oh,
yeah,
man.
yeah. So good.
Adrian Brody is so freaking funny
Dude.
in the movie. When he
His-
stands up, he's like, "That fucking."
Yeah, yeah.
His outbursts,
So
like the
funny.
just profane outbursts, are so funny, dude.
Yeah,
Oh
dude,
my
profanity
God.
in this movie is so funny because
Yeah.
like the movie's so well presented and like
It's so sophisticated and
so
these
sophisticated.
outbursts. It's
It-
oh my god.
What is what's that character's name? Is it Dimitri or what does it start
Yeah,
with?
that's Dimitri.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was fantastic. I loved him. His
Yeah.
performance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, one of my
He's
favorite
so
lines is
good.
I forget who says it, talking about what's Dimitri's wife's name?
I don't know.
All right, you know that
Yeah, I don't know.
the wife.
Yeah.
And the one guy says, "Yeah, she's got a birthmark on her face. It's like half the size of
Oh yeah,
Mexico or
Mexico.
something."
Yeah, yeah. About like
Yeah, that was
Agatha or
good.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Agatha, yeah.
Agatha.
Yeah.
It's like, jeez.
Did you? I love how they.
I love
Oh, wait, sorry. What, Brennan?
I love that the Zero guy. What's his
Yeah,
name?
the lobby boy.
Yeah, he was
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant.
fantastic. I was not expecting. First of all, it took me like a solid minute to realize that it was from his point of view in the first place.
Yeah.
Like the whole
Yeah.
story. I guess I like maybe if I rewatch it, I could tell sooner. But it took me a long time to connect that old guy that kind of resembled Abe Lincoln was
The lobby boy, yeah.
was Zero, and I was like, wow, they did a fantastic job of like connecting it towards the end, even if you didn't catch it at the beginning.
Dude, the change in like how they changed the time period with the aspect ratios is brilliant
Yes.
So
and horrible at the same time. Horrible because now all these indie filmmakers be
Yeah.
like, oh, let me copy
Let me
Wes
do it, yeah.
Anderson and change time periods with aspect ratios, and I'm like, stop! It was great in that movie. Don't.
I know, it was so well done, but yeah.
But oh man, it's so good, and like how the colors of the Grand Budapest changed, like that stark contrast
Yeah.
from the pinks to the yellows, look beautiful.
I really
Well, they
liked
said when
it.
they were
Yeah.
building the sets, like the 1960 set was like layered on top of the 1930s one, and so they would like peel it back when they like they
Oh,
shot
wow.
that like
Wow.
the
What?
lobby things like back to back, and so they just peel
That's
back
awesome.
the 60s.
That's so dope.
Dude, it's so cool.
Oh
Yeah, that's
man.
ridiculous.
Oh yeah, McGarrahan. Let's hear what.
Oh
you
no,
thought.
I mean I don't really have much like news. Like you guys like say like same kind of opinions, but like I just love like talking about the characters. I like how like they just introduce them like so slowly too, just kind of one by one, especially the telephone stuff. I love that sequence so
Dude, the
much.
telephone-
So
Dude,
much.
that sequence
cross
is
keys.
Because and they keep saying like,
hilarious.
"All right, you take over." Like it's so funny. Like
Yeah.
it's so good. Like that's the kind of stuff where I'm just like, this is really funny, and you know how intent. They know it was going to be so good when they're making it.
the
like
comedy
it's so good.
is unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's so comedic yet so I guess serious. At
Yeah,
some
exactly.
points,
That's
too.
what makes
I'm
it funny.
wow.
It's like the like you guys think the sophistication, like the sophisticated feeling
Yeah.
is so
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
And I love how like
Yep.
it's like they start with like the big kind of like over. It's like the writer, but then like he's telling a story, and then the guy in his story is telling a story. It's like it's like goes like really
Yeah.
deep, but then
Yeah.
like and then it comes back at the end. It's so cool.
I love how what's it called Wes Anderson. A lot of times he does something where all these scenes that you would think are super dramatic, he'll play off as really dry and emotionless. But then stuff that isn't dramatic at all, he'll like ramp up the emotions like crazy. Like when Jeff Goldblum's cat gets killed, there's no
Dude,
emotion
yeah.
whatsoever, and it makes me laugh so
so good.
much.
Dude, do you see the
The
shot?
top down scene
Oh,
of
yeah.
the cat on the just smashed on the cement.
And then he puts it in the
That's so
trash
It's like, did he
can.
throw my cat out the window?
You see him put it.
And then the sisters are like, oh, I don't know.
yeah,
Like,
that's so
really?
Oh
Like,
yeah,
was that his cat?
That little
Yeah.
gag is hilarious.
Dude, you see the shot, the wide shot when he's like walking towards the like Kunstmuseum, and then he like puts it in the trash can. The cat. He just puts the cat in the trash. I like laugh so hard.
I love the use of like so the camera will like start inside of a car and like a close up of a character that's not even in the car, and then it'll pull through the vehicle.
I had that.
Oh,
I,
yeah.
That's so
and then
I
the
love
vehicle will
those
pull
shots.
away. I'm like,
Okay,
oh my,
speaking of shots, okay, there's one shot on the train where
train
Gustav
was
The mirror
so
shot?
good.
Gustav is like the mirror shot.
Yes,
he's
yes, that's
replicating
so good.
the boy with the apple, and then in his in the reflection of the mirror,
Zero.
you see
Yeah.
Zero's reaction. Dude, that
shot is
oh my god,
I
dude.
wrote that down in the notes. I was
gotta-
like, bro, this has to. This
I
is
knew
so
I
good.
knew someone was
Because-
gonna.
yeah.
He does this thing where sometimes there's so much headroom and stuff, and you're like, why is there so
Yeah.
much space in the frame? And then later in that same shot, he'll reveal the joke through that spot in the frame, and I think that's some genius filmmaking.
Yeah. Dude, and in terms of
really
sound
cool.
too, like I watched it with headphones today, like over ear with these puppies on, and like, dude, like the sound and the music going on in there is like so good. Like the piano that like kind of harps
Oh, the
chord,
score
it's
is-
so
yeah.
good. And they
So
also
good.
the stuff they
And then
do
the-
with like the mixing in terms of like panning, like it's so neat because like someone will be off screen, they'll be like, hey, like yo Zero, and then like the camera like it just pans, and it's so
The
good the
whip
way that they
pans.
mix. There's so much
There's
like thought
some
put into like the
crazy whip
mixing.
pans in
It's
there.
so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the whip pans are. I love.
good.
He does this thing with whip pans, in contrast to Edgar Wright's whip pans, which are as good, but his whip pants, he always like does a whip pan to an empty hallway and then someone enters in a comedic
So
way
good.
versus
Yeah.
whip panning into an action,
Into
and
the
I find
action,
it
yeah.
super funny
Yeah.
in these movies.
Yeah, dude. Even the opening scene with like with the camera dialing out, and then when this son like with the gun and it whip pans, like
Oh, yeah.
that feels so like
Dude,
perfect. It's just like that it emulates the
funny.
feeling so much. And then when later he's like it's okay, and when he's like I'm sorry, Dad, it's fine, and then he like just keeps talking. So good.
Dude,
I love the cable car shots too. I think they
Yes,
look
all
so-
the miniature like
The animation
Yeah.
live
It's so
action
cool.
like blend is so good. Like I remember
the
when
freaking
Oh,
the
yeah.
the one
freaking
part when Zero
skiing.
like the skiing.
dude, the skiing. Oh my god,
so funny.
skiing.
That was so funny. I was
love when
laughing
they
so
cut
hard.
to the wide shots and it's just like
Yeah, he goes it's you.
Yeah.
when they're like turning and shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
Yeah.
And William Dafoe.
He's so good.
So
Oh yeah,
He's
Willem
so
Dafoe
good.
is so good. The scene where he's following Jeff Goldblum through the museum is like masterful suspense.
Yo.
So good.
No, and
Wait.
right before that, on the bus, like he pulls down
Yeah.
the
That
shot
pane
is
and
so
you
good.
see him in the
That
reflection.
shot's amazing. Yeah.
Dude.
Dude, that whole scene is masterful with all the shadows slowly entering the frames,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh my god, it's suspenseful, but the music at the same time keeps it
Yeah.
tonally consistent.
Yo, can we talk about the
my
fingers for a
gosh.
second though?
I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that.
The editing is
The
so
fingers.
good in that part, man. It's
yeah,
like
the
so it's
editing,
like
that
so
whole
good.
final part where it cuts to the door closing
Yeah.
and everything. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
good.
Oh, I love this movie so much. But sometimes I'm not gonna lie, I love Wes Anderson. I think he's like a master, especially how he's progressed as a filmmaker. But one of the things that makes me love this movie compared to his other ones are the main character, Gustav, I think is one of his best characters ever. And I love Moonrise Kingdom, but there's something about like those kids just delivering. It feels like they're all speaking like Wes Anderson versus having separate character traits.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't know, the way that Gustav speaks so fast and his obsession
So
with that
good.
perfume, it's so funny.
And the generational gap between the two, it just
Yeah.
makes it like so dynamic. I don't know. It's
I just
really
like
yeah,
the
great relationship.
like we were talking about earlier, like the comedy hidden within things that aren't necessarily meant to be funny, but I think it's like comedic to people, I guess outsiders. Like the shot of the prisoners picking up the ladder to put out the window, and no one's expecting the ladder
yeah.
to
That
be
was
like
so good,
40 feet long, and it just continues to go, and there's like
Yeah.
30 guys that pass by the frame. It's like, wow, that was so good.
It's a really well thought out script.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He nailed it on this one. I think it's easily one of my favorites. And his style works so well when it's like the storybooks, this and Fantastic Mr. Fox, that
Yeah.
whole storybook feel big. Then it like feels like this fantasy movie.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he sets it up so well, like especially with the first kind of like voiceover of the writer when he says something, like he'll talk in his flashback and then he'll say like I said this and then he said this and then like Jason
It was
Schwartzman
narrated
is-
like a
exactly.
like a
I love
novel.
that so much, and it's kind of cool because he didn't do that anymore. With especially with like Zero's like adult figure, like, but it just sets it up really cool, especially as him being a writer to like have it work like
Yeah.
that. So it's so
Exactly.
cool.
Because I love his movies like Rushmore and stuff, but sometimes his quirkiness gets a little crazy for a real world
Yeah.
setting, but this works so
Yeah.
well as a
Yeah.
storybook feel.
And I like
But
the poetry ties in there were cool too. Like Gustav, like maybe it, like Zero will come up to him and like just recite like
Oh, yeah.
poetry, and he'd just be like, that was beautiful. And
Yeah.
then same with Zero's girlfriend or
Yeah.
whatever. He'd be like,
Stop flirting
that
with
was
her.
really
Yeah.
every time they cut back to the lobby boy just nodding is like the funniest shit
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
He'll go through this huge monologue and then it would just cut to him just like,
He do
Oh,
a
it's
good
so good.
lobby boy though.
yeah, the lobby. He was a great
true.
lobby boy.
And then
Yeah,
like
yes.
when he's like the replacement lobby boy and he's like never give out the information or whatever. That was
Yeah,
so
he gives
funny.
him like the critical
Yeah.
information. He's like never do.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's so good.
I was
I
loving
was,
the scene
wait, what?
No, you can go.
Go
You're
ahead.
good.
Oh, the only thing I was gonna say is it was low key sad when what's the older dude's name? Gustav.
Gustav.
He was.
Oh yeah, it's
He was tweaking it on Zero.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Yeah,
That
that
scene was
scene
crazy.
Dude, that,
and He was talking about how he's
Yeah.
like a refugee from his
Yeah.
home. Homeland.
Yeah,
That was kind of sad.
It's good. Like it somehow manages to be super lighthearted and fun, but there's actually a good amount of emotional heft to the movie, and I didn't expect that when I first watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Oh, also, I gotta make a note. The Ed Norton in Wes Anderson movies is the funniest shit to me because he always sounds like Ed Norton in
I know.
a completely different time period and setting, but he's always the same Ed Norton, and it makes me laugh so much every time he's on screen in a Wes
who does
Anderson
he play
movie.
in this?
He plays that
He's
one
the-
police guard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's
I thought I
like
recognized
the-
him. Yeah, that's right.
Is it the guy that was like talking to the, when he was or I guess when they found out that they all broke out of the prison? Is he the guy that was talking through like the hole in the ground?
He was the one on the train.
No,
like,
he was.
that.
You know when they go to tell him he's arrested? There's that scene where he's like,
Yeah, yeah.
"Oh, you think I did
Yeah.
this?" And then he runs away. He's the guy that tells him he's
oh,
arrested.
That scene is so good. I literally watched it two
So
more times.
funny.
Like I rewind it back. I was like, just and it's just dead silent for like 10 seconds. Them just running. Like it's funny because they're not even running that fast. Like it's like a jog. Like it's so funny.
Yeah, it's so fun. Oh man, the movie's so funny. I can't get over how funny the movie is.
Yeah. Very comedic.
Oh,
Yeah. And dude, you know I love that German in there. Those little hints of the German. Like when
of
Gustav was just
course.
like speaking. I love when like my favorite part is when he's like goodbye, I love you, and then he just goes Abfahren, and the car drives away, and I was like, yo, it's like so good, like which Abfahren means depart or like leave, so it's like so good. Oh man.
That's funny.
Do we have a favorite scene in the movie, each of us?
Ooh.
Mine's probably the prison break one where they're like again like when the ladder comes down, like when it shows the shot of like how
Yeah.
far down they have to go, and then there's just them all
The guards under the
climbing down.
floorboard.
Then they all like hear someone moving around in one of the cells, and they like turn their heads and look, and there's like that huge
Yeah.
guy that just like
I
is
love
like,
that,
I'm not gonna
yeah.
say anything.
Oh yeah.
That was good.
I think that's up there, and then also, I really liked the first like the will like estate division
Yeah.
So
scene
good.
where everyone's like, oh, who's Gustav, and then there's that whole interaction where they're punching each
Punching
other
each
back
other.
and forth, dude.
Oh,
my
that
that was
scene
God.
is
so
so freaking good. Also, that reminds me, I was thinking about this, like how the parallels between two different filmmakers tackling a similar story with The Knives Out and Grand
Dude, I was
Budapest.
just about to say maybe
Yeah.
it's Knives Out influencing my decision. Yeah.
Like,
Dude.
I was thinking, I'm like, it's so crazy how both directors made a completely different film off pretty much the same
It is.
storyline.
I was thinking about Knives Out. Watching, I was
Yeah.
like, this is basically Knives Out. Yeah, it has that same kind of.
Yeah.
It's funny though. Both are great films.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Lots of good stuff. One of my favorite moments in the film. It's not like a scene, but there's the shot of the dude. It's in the beginning of the movie, just choking. That snap zoom of him choking, and then
yeah.
Jason Schwartzman goes under that little thing of
That's
the.
so good. That shot
desk.
where he goes under. Yeah.
Oh man, it's such a good movie. Wes Anderson is. I'm so excited for French Dispatch.
Dude, that
It
was
looks
so good.
ridiculously good.
Oh, especially
What's
with
the release date as of right now? Do we have one?
July like 20 something, 22nd,
Wow.
I think.
Yo,
something.
my first.
Far
My
away.
See,
first.
we'll see if that happens.
Yo, let's hope, man. Let's hope.
Mike, we can go in
Let's hope for that in Tenet.
Yeah.
like
that,
1 year
Mhm.
exactly.
That would be
Yeah.
so
When
crazy.
we're in New York, we can hit
Yeah.
it again. Well, I mean, a couple of us will
Oh,
be hitting
man.
it every day next year.
Ooh.
Drew and Mason.
Mason.
Of
But
course.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, thank you for giving us the recommendation, Mason.
Yeah, dude. Thank
yeah,
you.
too
Yeah.
It's a fantastic
dude.
film
I
that
mean-
I'm always loving to revisit.
Dude, yeah. How do you guys usually choose? Like, I know some are recent, some you go back. Like, where do you draw?
So, it depends. I usually just throw out a random one that I scroll by on Netflix, and I'm like, oh, this. But then sometimes we'll have like,
If it's close to like a holiday or something, we'll be like, oh,
yeah,
Yeah, I think sometimes
It
it
all
also
depends.
depends on who our guest is going to be. because
Yeah, true.
that's
Yeah.
sometimes how we'll choose the movie.
But
Example.
yeah, this is
Move.
Steinwacher
If you
Brothers.
If you get Onish on here, dude, for Climax, like,
oh please,
dude,
it has.
have
to
you guys
happen.
seen Climax?
No.
Negative.
Okay, so that's your homework, and then
Nah, I think we could definitely get that as an episode.
That would be hype.
Because
like
if we have people with dissenting opinions, because that's a very divisive movie, we could have some good, healthy
extremely
debate.
divisive.
Like, you guys should definitely check it out. I don't care if you guys like it or don't like it, because I can understand if you hate it.
Exactly.
It's-
Yeah, totally understand, but disagree respectfully.
It'd be a fun one to debate.
Wow. Wait,
Respect is the
what's
name
the
of
deal?
game.
What were you saying, Mason? I know you said something about Onish and Bova. Like, would they be together, or is in there gonna feud? What was the deal?
Yeah, both of them.
Well,
both of them are against
They
the movie.
both on
versus-
Letterboxd. They both submitted a very, very low
Wow.
review for Climax.
Really?
Which Moo and
And
I
Mason and I
wholeheartedly disagree with.
Exactly.
So, if you
So it'd be a
guys form
fun
some
one.
opinions, we can get some serious
That'd be
debate going
crazy.
on. Because we love praising unanimously people like Wes
Exactly,
Anderson.
like
But
Grand
on the other
Budapest,
hand, it could be
it's
kind of interesting.
Definitely.
it's a lot of
So-
fun to have some
Debate,
healthy
yeah.
debate. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go read their review on Letterboxd.
I think you should go in knowing nothing, but
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
do what you
Yeah.
want. Do what you want.
That would be crazy. Like,
watch the movie.
to,
It's
Then I'll
gonna.
read it.
Wait, should we actually do that for the next episode?
yeah, sure. Unless
down.
we want to do
Interstellar.
No, like with the Interstellar.
Ooh,
We did say he'd be
We
the next
could.
guest.
fair enough. Yeah, we'll do.
Yeah, you
We'll
should
do Interstellar
have
next,
the same
and
guest
then-
back to back.
Facts. All right, we'll do. You know what? Yeah, next week's recommendation, y'all. Interstellar,
Yeah.
another 2014 film.
Yeah, but that would be so hyped to have
Fantastic.
two
think-
more people on this like video chat thing. Like it would be so
Yeah.
wild. And the
Yeah.
can you
Get
imagine
crazy.
the
We'll get
arguing?
crazy.
If you guys are arguing about the movies, just like
Dude.
like,
Let me put it this way. Oh,
There's going to be argument.
Yeah.
there's undoubtedly going to be argument. It's going to be, oh man, like it's super divisive, and even we might turn on some of you guys because you guys might hate the movie, and I'm totally fine with that. It'll be fun to argue.
Wait, do you
But
like
go
the
in-
movie?
Oh, me and Mason love the movie,
Oh, okay.
but
Agreed.
Onisha and Bova hate the movie, and that's like the common thing with most people either love it or hate it. So
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun to discuss.
Yeah.
And
But
that's-
next week's actually Interstellar is quite a divisive movie amongst people.
Yeah.
A lot of people consider it one of Nolan's lower films, so
Wow.
it'll be a fun discussion next week.
Sweet.
All right, Interstellar. That's the next
sounds
recommendation.
good.
Thank you so much, Mason, for being on the
Thank
cast.
you for having me. Always a
thank
pleasure.
you.
Thank you.
guys.
It was a
Mason.
huge
Thank you
pleasure.
so much.
We'll see you on that climax episode.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
soon.
of course.
Yeah.
Just give me a time. I'll be here.
Oh yeah. We got
All right,
nothing
fellas.
but time these days.
Yep, nothing,
Nothing
but
Nothing
it.
but time.
True.
All right, fellas. This is a great episode back.
Yep.
I'm very pleased with how
Yep.
this one came out.
Great.
Good discussions. It's just going to keep getting better. We just had
Yeah.
to work in some of the kinks of this new format and consider ourselves back, baby.
Back and better than ever.
We back.
Damn.